Week 2 is here, and we start this Sunday with the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Oakland Raiders. The Cardinals come in 0-1, a loss to the Steelers last week, while the Raiders come in off a win to the Baltimore Ravens from last week. Both teams looking to swing momentum to their side. Cardinals drove all the way down the field, but now the Raiders with a big stop on 3rd and goal. The kick is up and it is through, and the Cardinals start the game with 3 points. Big stop on 4th down, a big sack for Arizona. Here's the kick by Janikowski to tie the game. Good snap, good hold, and the lefty kicker kicks it through, and after one drive each, we are tied up at 3 apiece. 3rd down and 13. Palmer in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Palmer drops, fires downfield. It is picked off, intercepted. That's Nate Allen on the interception, and Carson Palmer turns over the football yet again. 3 turnovers last week against the Steelers, and he has 1 against the Oakland Raiders. Was looking way down the field, and Nate Allen came over off the coverage. Palmer was looking for McCoy, but Allen comes over and picks it off. 2 seconds left in the opening quarter. Floyd comes in motion. Say give, and David Johnson won't get much on that play, but that will end the first quarter. Tied up at 3, and what has been an eventful game in the Black Hole to start. Third down and 7. Palmer lines up under center. Takes the snap. Drops back. Here they come. Ball is out. And the Raiders recover. Irvin pounces on the football. And Palmer, his second turnover of the day. And a little bit less than 5 game minutes from his interception. And it gives the Raiders excellent field position right here. As you see, the sling. And Palmer just could not hold the football, and Irvin's able to pounce on it for Oakland and set them up in the red zone. 1st and goal from the 2. Give. Lynch! Touchdown, Oakland! Marshawn Lynch had a touchdown last week, but it's a whole different story this week. A great opening half for Marshawn Lynch after a rough start to last week's game. Up the middle and right through the defender. Classic beast mode. And it gives the Raiders the lead early in the second quarter after the fumble by Carson Palmer. And this extra point will make it a 7-point ball game. An excellent start for the Raider defense, and now their offense cashing in with a touchdown. This one is up and through, and the Raiders lead 10-3 at home against the Cardinals. 1st and goal from the 2. Palmer back to throw. Has time, fires back in the end zone, touchdown! That is Floyd on the reception, and Arizona responds with a touchdown of their own. And now we have a chance at a tie game late in the second quarter. It's Floyd on the in and sit, and he's just wide open in the back of the end zone. Not a Raider within about 3 or 4 yards of Floyd, who falls down to make sure he has... well, he secured the catch. So this extra point will tie things up. And like we said, right after the Raider drive, the Cardinals respond with a long drive of their own. And this game is tied up at 10. What a response by Arizona. Time will tick down, and that's the 2-minute warning in a tie ball game in Oakland. 1st and goal from the 4. Carr 8 for 13 on the day in the shotgun. Lynch out of the backfield in motion. Carr to throw. Back corner of the end zone. That is a touchdown. Seth Roberts. And the Raiders, late in the second quarter, cash in with a touchdown. And that swings momentum back to the black and silver. It's just a classic corner out, and Roberts was open, but did he get both feet down? It looks like he did. I don't see any challenge from Bruce Arians just yet. And they're not going to challenge, so here's the extra point. And the Raiders go up by 7 late in the second quarter. 4th and inches. Instead of going for it, Bruce Arians sending out the field goal squad. Kicks up, and it's good. An interesting choice not to go for it, but it's a 4-point game nonetheless. And Carr will go to the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the knee, and he and his Oakland Raiders will go into half up by 4. A defensive game in the first quarter turned into a combined 24-point second quarter. And the Cardinals have some work to do. 2 turnovers in that first half. Here's Janikowski to give the Raiders a 7-point lead. Good snap, good hold, and Janikowski boots it right down the middle, and Oakland goes back up by 7. 3rd and goal. Arizona with a chance to tie the game. Handoff, Ellington, touchdown. And the Cardinals just won't give up yet. There's Cleo Mack trotting off the field thanks to the penalty. The Cardinals score on this drive. Ellington right up the gut, and a Raider didn't even touch him on that score. And it gives the Cardinals a chance to tie this thing up for like the 3rd time. So here it is. The extra point to tie. Good snap. Good hold. The kick's away, and it's good, and we are tied at 20. Here's the kick to give Arizona their first lead since the first. It's up there, it's out there, and it's through there. And the Cardinals take a 23-20 lead on the first play of the fourth quarter. So Janikowski, chance to tie up the game once again. Kicks up, and it is through. And again, we are tied. What a ball game we have here. 2-minute warning in Oakland, tied at 23. The Raiders with a chance to get a touchdown and extend their lead. Here's the kick to take the lead with 1:23 left. It all comes down to Janikowski. Kick is up, and the Raiders take the lead. Now it just comes down to if their defense can stop the Cardinals. Here it is. The Cardinals have driven down the field with 5 seconds left. Kick is up, and it is through. And we are tied with 1 second left in regulation. These teams can't settle it out in 4 quarters, so we'll go to overtime to see who wins this game. The Cardinals' defense comes up big, but can they get just one more stop? Kicks up, and it's good. The Cardinals, a field goal extends overtime, but a touchdown wins overtime. The question is, what will happen, and how will the Raiders' defense respond? 4th and 14. This is it. The Cardinals don't make it, it's the game. Palmer in shotgun, takes the snap, has time, fires downfield, tipped in the air, and intercepted. Ball game. They're going to return it, but it's not going to matter. The Raiders have won a wild game with the Arizona Cardinals and improved to 2-0, and the Cardinals lose again in heartbreaking fashion and will fall to 0-2, the second year in a row the Cardinals lose in an overtime game in Week 2. Take a look at some stats from the Cardinal players today. Carson Palmer had a good day, other than the 2 interceptions and the fumble. Nonetheless, 32 for 42, 311, and that TD. David Johnson had more receiving yards than he did rushing as well. Take a look at the Raiders. Derek Carr, very accurate, 26 for 34, 238, and a touchdown. Look at Beast Mode with 27 rush, 105 yards, and a TD. Michael Crabtree was the leading receiver today, but Marshawn Lynch had the most receptions. This is American Sports Coverage, signing off.